Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Tony Aubynn, a former CEO of Mineral Commission, has also stormed TV3 to disgrace NPP communication member by name Dr. Amoako, which he was telling him to stop lying. As a doctor, you have to have facts before speaking to issues. And this happened because the doctor was telling a lie about him being involved in illegal mining or small-scale mining, which unfortunately he threw in through a voice call, telling her to stop the lies and a whole lot of things. And it was a big banter. The man was really angry, which I would like you to join me listening to what transpired between them. Thank you.
Dr. Carr, before you go on with your points, there's a recurring question which I need to ask you, that a lot of people are sending in. Why, you've spoken about how you're dealing with Galamsey and so on, but why has the government not spoken about this particular issue of the protest and the detained protesters beyond the acts of lawlessness which has been stated by the police? The human rights infringements which have also been stated by the protesters and their lawyers. We've not heard anything at all. There's been absolute silence from all your communicators.
I don't
Why?
really agree with that. Yesterday, we've all just, we were all privy to what the Attorney General said, Godfred Dame, and how he's going to prescribe that the protesters be given bail.
Yes.
The
He didn't say they should be given bail. He said they should expedite process
and have favorable bail conditions. That's what he said. So many other people. So what's
the question is? There's an expectation that when wrong is done, it's be condemned.
Okay. So the infringements. Okay. So I saw the report by the police where they addressed and said that the issue of the two protesters who were not given right to counsel within were not brought to court in 48 hours has been forwarded to their professional, basically the body in the police that oversees their professional ethics, PIPI, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
PIPS. Yes.
PIPS.
So that has been done. Let's allow.
No, the question is, why aren't you condemning the wrong things that have been done? That's
so
the
the
question.
wrong things being done. We've come out to condemn what the protesters did.
No. On the protester side, you have condemned it so many times.
Yes.
On the side of law enforcement, why have you not come out to condemn the wrong things that have been done?
Where the wrong things is that the protesters were not, two of the protesters were not sent to court in 48 hours.
That's one of them. They have been moved without their lawyers knowing where they are. When they were first detained, they were not given access to their counsel. They were not given
high-handedness.
Every matter is before court, but you have condemned the thing that the protesters did.
When you talk about high-handedness, we were all here during the Let My Vote count, and we saw what the police did to members of that. No, so allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. When everybody's talking, I am very quiet and I listen. So please, allow me to finish. That time we saw proper heavy-handedness. People were whipped with horse whips. People were beaten with batons. Somebody lost an eye, and I think he died after that. And so we've seen the progress that the police has made that
and far. And the NPP was out saying it was wrong. It was condemned by civil society. It was condemned by the media.
Wrong. So
and in the same vein, it's being condemned. And the NPP that condemned it then,
that we are dealing with, we have to actually wait and see what's going on. They said somebody was pregnant. No, let me land. They said someone was pregnant. It turns out the person isn't pregnant. They said a young girl was arrested. It turns out she was only sent to the police station and sent home. So yes, maybe we should wait for all the facts to come out before we make a decision.
So
the police has come out with a report.
In the same situation that you cited, consistently we had condemnation.
No, are you really comparing somebody being beaten with whips and chains?
You're the one who brought the comparison up. And so the question is this a question of equalization?
No, it's not a question of equalization.
So what is it?
I honestly don't understand what you mean. Relevant authorities on this issue have come out to say their piece. And they are not
relevant authorities.
The Attorney General has spoken. I saw
yesterday. He said that
I saw a release by the Minister of Information as well.
Yes.
So,
but you have the question I'm asking you is that your communicators have constantly condemned what the protesters did, which are said to be unlawful. Why are you not condemning the acts of the police?
I have seen so many people who have said that if the police did anything wrong, they should also be held accountable. See, we're in a country where we want...
Who said that?
Oh, I will check on it. I've seen some of my colleague communicators say that.
I see, because I don't know if anyone...
And let me say that, yes, I am saying it here, because I am absolutely against police brutality. So if anything was done
on this same platform, your colleague
that,
called the protesters hooligans.
Yes, so I mean, when you meet him, you can ask him. I can't speak for him.
You all speak for the same
I sat here and I condemn the bad acts of the protesters. And I'm also saying on the same hand, that if the police did anything untoward, they should also be held to book. Because nobody should be abused in this country by law enforcement. So that is clear, and those rights should never be infringed upon. When previous submissions were being made, I was so surprised at how the NDC was trying to act brand new in this situation. In my first submission, I asked what this whole thing was there under you. What did you do? Not that I'm trying to dissuade responsibility and whatnot. It's that when you make allegations like this, you must come with clean hands. There are videos and videos and videos of leading members of the NDC going into Galamsey pits and telling them that, oh, vote for John Mahama, and as soon as he comes, just come back to your pits and continue. I don't know if you've seen that video. Can we come and condemn that as well? There's a video of their running mates standing next to somebody who is known very well in small mining circles to be very big in those sectors. I'm not going to sit here and play politics and demonize. I'm pretty sure the scale at which she is, she's probably a small-scale miner and not mining in the river bodies. But yes, that is also there. So if you come and say that he said, Honorable Matthew Kupo said, we are not going to take away excavation. If you have you're a licensed small mining company, why should somebody take away your excavation?
Let's have finish.
You asked to put the context.
Let's have finish. Let's have finish.
Yeah.
Yes, all of that happened. Even this report you want to quote says that it is well known in small-scale mining communities that the NDC is so ingrained in the process of Galamsey. In the Wassa East district, a former NDC deputy minister, who is also an MP for Wassa East constituency, has been actively mining in the Subri forest for years.
Are you going to read the parts about the NPP leaders as well?
No, I'm making my points. Based on what she said, trying to make it seem like...
Yes,
trying to make it seem like the whole issue of Galamsey is because of NPP people, which to me is trivializing the issue and making it more difficult for us to fight. Because there are about 1,000 people involved in small-scale mining, both legal and illegal. To try and make it seem like it's an NPP, are we sitting here and saying that by mistake, if Ghanaians make that mistake and vote out to the NPP, after everything we've done, we outperform the NDC in every sector of human life, health, education, and if you give us time, we can sit here and make that comparison and do that debate. It seems like a conversation that people want to run away from because they will fall flat. For you to sit here after everything that has gone on, you won't go and ask Kweku Buahin. You won't ask Tony Aubynn. I even saw him here. That day I was waiting and hoping somebody would ask him about that video. No, you didn't see all of that. What did you do under your time? You provided security to some of these small-scale miners who were mining in the forest reserves. That was what happened under John Mahama. And for you to now come and sit here and say it's an NPP problem, it's a flat lie. We are telling you that we've trained 4,000 miners. These 4,000 miners are there. They went to UMAT, and if they are watching, they and their families know they've been trained. So for you to come and sit here with no evidence and say it's a lie, I cannot understand. But I'm not surprised, because all the NDC do is trade in lies and propaganda. You are talking about community mining schemes. How do you expect that you go into a community, say I'm setting up a community mining scheme for you people, then you go and bring NPP party operatives to come and do that? You don't think these people have mouths and they will keep quiet and they will just allow it to go on? These are things that have happened.
Dr. Tony Aubynn has just joined us on the line. He's been mentioned a few times. He's the former CEO of the Minerals Commission. He wants to react to some of the things that have been said this morning on the show. Okay. Good morning, Doc. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Dr. Tony Aubynn, thank you so much for joining us. You said you wanted to respond to some of the things that have been said?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I am extremely disappointed with the Who is that lady? Dr. Amwaku or something?
Dr. Kwa.
I'm extremely disappointed because I want to ask her whether you have seen a video that I, Tony Aubynn, was talking. Have you seen a video that I was talking?
He wasn't talking.
Yes, have you seen? And then I think, you know, the NPP people have been circulating false videos, one of which I was even not myself in the picture. I was not in the picture in one of the what do you call it, the videos. Please, why do you continue with these lies? You don't have to lie to explain Galamsey issues. You have to speak with facts. You know, and let me tell Dr. Amwako, you know, fighting Galamsey is not a war. You are not going there with bazookas and the AK-47. You fight Galamsey with policies, with sense. I have never, and you should Google to understand my position on small-scale mining. Right from 2009, I have been writing on that. I've been proposing solutions, and even if it's own government, for 8 months, I was supporting how to address the challenge of illegal mining. So he should not continue with the path of his people and spew lies that I was talking to people to. In fact, at the time I went, the picture that you saw, I didn't even go there as an NDP person. I didn't go there as an NDP. I went there as a researcher. I happened to be in that situation. However, did he see, he and his people, did she and her people, did she hear me talk? There was another video. I wasn't even there. And then they kept the head of Tony Aubynn. Why? How powerful am I? If they have made them lose 70, am I powerful than the president? Huh? When John Mahama at a point told the nurses that you will not pay the allowances, you'd rather build schools, I mean more nursing training and more hospitals, so that they will finish and have work directly. NPP said no, they will do that. Mahama said, I put my position on it. When he lost, did he die? He lost the election because the nurses preferred your position. Did he die? They now come back to say, Mahama, we are sorry. Mahama, we are sorry. So please, speak to facts. You're a doctor. You normally would have to talk based on your direct information, based on research. You cannot rely on hearsays and things that are not factual and say you have seen videos. How many videos? How many places did I even go? And couldn't I visit any mining sites for my own work? What is that? NPP should find a better explanation and try and address their government. They are the government of the day. This is a challenge. The president in his oath promised that he was going to protect Ghanaians. Now Ghanaians are complaining about their water. And it's a health issue. It's a security issue. It's economic issue. So please, don't misuse my name.
All right. Dr. Tony Aubynn is a former CEO of the Minerals Commission, and he called us because he said he needed to clarify some things that have been said.
Clarify something. Just a minute. I said videos have been played in which he is in it. So the video that he is in, I don't think he spoke, but he was introduced and addressed. And the second video is there. I've sent both of them to you. We can play it, and then your audience will discern. I said that's...
All right. We're going to cross over now to my colleague Armstrong, who is at the protest site, which is about to begin now, just to find out what's happening on the ground now. Hello, Armstrong. Hello, Armstrong.
Hello.
Yes, Armstrong, you're live on New Day. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Armstrong, can you hear me? Armstrong, all right. While we try to reconnect Armstrong on the phone lines there, we're reviewing the video that you just sent, and we'll see if we can play it. So, producers, Shadrach, can you please review the videos that I've just shared with you? They're from Dr. Ikwe, and let's see if we can play them.
He was just standing there.
On
he
the show
was addressed
this morning.
in one of them.
All right, but you had made your points before Doc came in, and
had I landed?
Yeah, I think you had.
You cut me.
I did.
Yes.
Okay, please land.
Yes. So the whole what I was trying to say is that no, we are not sharing responsibility. We are not saying to say that this is also the only reason why the fight against Galamsey is not yielding the results we want. Would not be fair to the situation. It's an issue that has so many people involved and are motivated for very different reasons. So it requires a very comprehensive approach to be able to deal with. So to sit here and throw accusing fingers like my colleague in the NDC started with, I didn't want to go on that tangent when I came onto the show this morning. If you can go through mine, what I wanted for us to come and discuss was solutions so that we can start moving forward on this issue. But if you come and sit here and say the community mining scheme was given to NPP people, the 4,000 miners is a lie, that, then we have to rebut those claims. It is not true. All right. You also had executive authority when this issue was there. What did you do? Many of the people in your government who were fighting Galamsey at that time, your Minister of Environment, said the approach you were using, you can't win the war the way you are. The approach, change the approach. No, you didn't change the approach. And even right now in their 2020 manifesto, you bring the same things you did at that time that failed. Some of the things from the NPP manifesto, and that's what you want to repackage. You are attacking community mining schemes. It is in your manifesto. In 2020, small-scale miners gave tracks to John Mahama. You were providing security to them.
All right.
You are not providing.
Unfortunately, our time is up.
No, you are not.
Our time is up. But let me see if I can talk to Armstrong.
We have seen videos of military substantiated that someone was giving tracks to President Mahama.
We're trying to get extra time. But let's talk to Armstrong now.
Hello, Armstrong. Of this situation.
You are in government.
Yes, Armstrong. Ladies, let's talk to Armstrong.
Military men have been seen.
Armstrong, are you on the ground now?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. What can you report from where you are? What's happening?
So currently here at Okongo, where the protesters are gathering and also heating up. As stands now, we can count at least no less than about 100 of them already gathered here, waiting for the others to join them. Initially, they were supposed to have moved around 7 a.m., but the time has moved to 9, I'm told. So far, the 1 out of 3 days, the number seems to be encouraging. The only issue the protesters have is the number of police officers that have been deployed here. I spoke with some of the senior police officers earlier, and they explained to me about 500 police officers are going to be deployed to ensure a peaceful demonstration. Currently here, where as I speak to you can see about some buses that are gathered here right now. I'm told these buses are full of police officers. About 3 of these buses are gathered here right now, and then in it are some police officers. But you can also see the protesters currently warming up. They are warming up, and a few of them I spoke to are coming from the University of Ghana. Others are also people who are against the arrest of the protesters that have been remanded for some 2 weeks now. But when it goes down, that's why you see many of the protesters gathering, and then they came in peace, according to them. The only problem is the presence of the police. Some of them say they fear, and then they feel intimidated by the presence of the police. But let me talk to 2 of them now. And also, let me correct, I'm told about 5,000 police officers, not 500, as I said earlier on. Let's talk to a few of these guys now. Guys, hi. How are you? So you are ready for the protest?
Yes.
Well, yeah. So wait. So where are you coming from?
I don't want to protest.
That's okay. So why are you joining the protest?
I'm joining the protest because we are tired of it. It's so sad and heartbreaking to see children, women drink raw, unsafe, polluted water. We are so sick and tired of it. We are.
Girl, so I'll try to engage many more of them. Also, get to where the police hierarchy. See if we can get few of them to give us some detailed explanation as to how the movement is going to be like. What I know now is that they are supposed to move from Okongo here, march through to the National Service Junction, and then they will take their rides through the National Service Road all the way to the Okongo, all the way to Taokudi. They will march down to the Electoral Commission roundabout, and right from there, they will head towards the Ridge roundabout, and then they will converge finally at the Independence Square. And this march is going to be for the next 3 days. This the one instance now. So these are some of the officers that have been positioned here, and the protesters are not too happy about their presence because of the numbers. 5,000, not a small number as it stands right now. Currently, they outnumber the number of protesters we have here now, but the protesters are hopeful that it's just a matter of time the rest will join them. So the police have been lined up right from the Popon Globe, heading towards the taxi rank. I can count, at least I can see one FU van positioned here at the Popon Globe taxi rank, and then some ambulances as well. Coming from Ridge, another FU van has a position where they will be crossing over to the Independence Square. Why they are protesting as it stands down, they want the release of the Democracy Hub protesters that were picked up about a week ago, and also calling for the government to halt Galamsey, because Galamsey, they say, is polluting major water bodies across the country.
All right. Now, I was asking you earlier if the buses we see in the picture there brought protesters. The buses you showed us earlier.
Are not full of protesters. The buses, as I said earlier, packed with police officers.
All right. And
if you have some time, let me get to where the protesters are gathered now, quite some few seconds away from where I'm standing. I was trying to get the police PRO to give us some details as to how they are going to marshal the protesters from this place. And she's not readily available now, but let me get close to where the conveners, the leadership of the protests are currently now. Let me get there now, and then we can get some details from them. But as it stands right now, we can see many of them beginning to warm up to start with the protests. Earlier, some of the leadership I spoke to told me they are going to move by 9 a.m. It's almost 9, and we are still waiting for them to move. But few of them are here now. Let me engage them if they don't mind. Hi, boss, how's it going? Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of yeah, and some of them, they will not talk to me now, as it is now. But boss, you don't want to talk. But tell me, why joining the protest?
We have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, fight now, or you wait till they get worse. And then when you actually can't fight, when they don't give you when they don't allow you to protest, I mean, it's just going to get worse for you. Fight now, or the fight fine.
So I've seen one of the conveners to let me talk to him. Boss, you are live on TV now. This is TV3. Kindly talk to us. How soon is the protest going to move?
Thank you so much. Very soon.
Please speak loud.
Thank you so much. Very soon, around 9:30.
So the main mission for this protest, even though we know, take us through.
Yeah, it's just two things. We want His Excellency the President to ban illegal mining. To ban illegal mining, because the youth, our life is not safe. Look at our water bodies, our forests, our cocoa. Now in Ghana, we have gold, lithium, manganese, bauxite, timber, all the natural resources, but we just take percentage. The only the mineral resource that we have is cocoa. Galamseys are destroying our cocoa. Where is the future of this nation? Where is the future? So we are demonstrating today, tomorrow, and Saturday. We know that His Excellency will listen to our plea, and He will ban illegal.
What's the second point?
The second point is our brothers and sisters who demonstrated 2 weeks ago that we are pleading to His Excellency the President, the Attorney General. They should release them for us. They are Ghanaian. Although they demonstrate and then some 1 or 2 lapses came inside, they should temper justice with mercy and leave them for us. Yeah, that is what we are pleading.
What are some of the groups gathered here?
Also, for my group is here.
What's your group?
Youth Revolutionary Front. We are here. Then Democratic Hub are here. A lot of groups are here. So I think as we are moving with you guys, you see all of them.
I can also see some young men wearing black T-shirts with the inscription security. Who are they?
Yeah, they are the securities for Revolutionary Front. They are security guys. They are here to maintain peace and order. Because of what happened last time, we don't want it to happen again. So we have our internal security here to make sure that nobody is going to cause any violence or mayhem here. If anyone jokes here, our boys will deal with him. That is it.
Very well. But we also told that the president of police, according to some of your members, they feel intimidated. Have you heard that?
No.
Anyway, your final words as we are prepared to move.
We are pleading to Ghanaians that they should support the youth. They should support the youth. What we are doing is not violence. We want to save our river, our water bodies, our natural resources. When tomorrow starts without the youth, where is the future of Ghana? When tomorrow starts without us, where are we going? So we are pleading that all of you come and join this peaceful demonstration. And then the life of ordinary Ghanaians will never be the same in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
What's your name?
I'm Edward Adams.
Edward Adams.
Thank you.
So that is Edward Adams, one of the conveners of the protest that is yet to kickstart. Some few minutes from now, we'll be heading towards the Independence Square. And this is expected to be done for the next 3 days.
All right, Armstrong, thank you so much for bringing us that updates. We'll be relying on you for more updates as we go. So keep your eyes locked on TV3, join the midday news and so on. We'll bring you live updates from the protest. But thank you so much, ladies, for coming in today. Nanaya, Dr. Kuya, Rodelyn, and Louisa, it's been great having you. And I promise my producers and I will look at our time again and we'll extend it when we have 4 of you on the show, because obviously we need more time to be able to properly and fairly speak.
To play it. I hope I also had it subsequently. And then it will be on my Twitter, so all those.
What's your handle, please?
It's my name. You can just check Dr. Kwame when you find it.
All right.
So that you can see for yourselves.
All right. I shared with the team. I'm not sure why they were not able to play it, but thank you. All right. So
thank you for watching PENDREAM TV. Really appreciate your time. If today being your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more updates, like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277 128 777. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.